So, Joe, our picks are brought. I don't know which one. I guess it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. Okay.
Yeah.
These are our picks every week, sponsored by our good friends over at Home Field Apparel. Use that promo code Ruffino Joe to get 15% off your order. Joe, you take the lead after 9 straight weeks of you not.
Damn right.
You have a 1-game lead on me. Let's go to the left. We talked about all these games. We're both going Georgia. I'm going Oregon State and Washington. Your final thoughts on that?
I stand by my thoughts. I do not think that Oregon State is equipped to play catch up and to play their style of football that Washington can score as quickly as they can. Give me Washington to get the win in Corvallis.
Interesting enough, Washington-Oregon State line, the weather is going to be atrocious. Okay, if you're watching the weather report, that goes bad against Washington because they're on the road. If it was any team in the country, if weather's a massive factor, you want to be at home. Look.
They play in Seattle. It rains every other day in Seattle.
Joe, you've never played in the line of scrimmage. You've never been a center. I promise you it is a massive deal.
I was a long snapper. I had to snap the ball. I played in a monsoon. I played in a monsoon in college.
Yeah, but you got to snap a dry ball.
No, I didn't.
But you got to wipe your hands off on the sidelines before you go in. We didn't.
It's raining. There's nothing to wipe off. Don't debate me on snapping here. Don't you dare. I will go shot for shot with you.
Centers. That's all that you are.
Yeah, we're not as cool.
Okay. Oregon State is a favorite in this game. Just throwing that out there.
It's crazy.
No, it's not crazy because you don't listen. Arizona and Utah, both of us taking Arizona. We just talked about Clemson, UNC. Joe's going UNC. I'm going Clemson in that one. Yep. We gave you the reasons why. Both going Louisville. Joe, Kansas State and Kansas, both of us going with the Wildcats.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that Bean is out based on my assumption. God, that offense was terrible with that third stringer. I don't even know the kid's name. They just could not move the ball. I think that a more settled roster in Kansas State wins them the football game.
I agree. The only thing I'm going to add to that, I want Kansas to win because I like Lance Leipold. All right. And I think the turmoil that will happen in Aggieland if he wins will be outright just absolutely crazy.
We need it.
I want Kansas to win, but I don't think that they will. USC, UCLA, surprised that you picked your favorite team in the USC Trojans.
I almost pick UCLA, but I think that what you brought up earlier is very important in this, that the roster, not the roster, the locker room turmoil that's probably going on this week. Whenever you think a coach getting fired, everyone's distracted.
USC actually was better defensively, statistically, without Alex Grinch. Pay attention to that. Just throwing that out there. Texas and Iowa State. Joe, I'm going to allow you to do this if you want to as well. We're both picking Texas, but I'm picking Iowa State to cover.
I like that pick.
Mm-hmm.
I like picking them to cover.
I'm just telling you, look, if you play Joe, this will be the fourth straight game, whatever it is, that they could potentially play a game that it's a one-score game, like a really close one-score game. Joe, the likelihood of you winning all those games are not that high. If they continue to do that, they're going to get beat. I'm just telling you, you can't keep playing down to your competition if you're going to win.
No,
you're going to slip up and get beat by somebody.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I agree with that. I 100% agree with that.
The only reason you were so excited that Jaden Daniels is going to be at the Senior Bowl is because you go every year.
Yeah. Well, not every year. I've only gone 2 years. I just get excited over draft stuff. I like knowing that, when guys declare, I go watch their film. And
you want some more sourcing?
Go for it.
I think the Raiders sound like a very good option for Jaden Daniels.
I could see that.
I'll leave it there.
Is Brian Kelly going to be coaching the Las Vegas Raiders?
If he does, which I don't want Brian Kelly to leave, they will owe LSU $92 million. Please, God, please have $200 million in coaching buyouts.
They don't have that kind of bread.
They do not have that kind of bread. Okay, no. I promise you. And Brian, BK said that if he would have done that, he would have flipped when he was at Notre Dame. Now it doesn't mean that he can't. I mean, he could.
Yeah.
It's not his style, dude. He wants to tell people what to do and tell them to shut the fuck up when they need to.
Right.